It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the AMP Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did we play the opening?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I didn't hear it. That's why. Thank you to, we should thank, oh man, that caught me off guard. We should thank Alicia for bringing in Sherry. Sherry, that was beautiful.
Very nice.
Very nice. Yes? People agree?
Beautiful.
You sound just like the singer, the original. I'm probably going to get flagged by Facebook thinking that you're
The real thing.
The real thing. But welcome, welcome, welcome to the Midday Show here on a beautiful Tuesday. Today's show, the theme of today's show is to live your best life. That's what it comes down to. And we started it this morning, and we're sort of expressing ourselves a little bit today. I got my co-host here today. Is first time on the air?
Well,
Yes?
kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of? Have you been here before?
Yeah.
And we're going to go by Audrey.
Dale Audrey.
Dale Audrey, not the other one? Miss
Dale
Personalities over here. Is on the air. And Dawn is probably laughing at me, but don't laugh. But Alicia was nice enough to bring Sherry and sing that tune. I just wasn't sure, Sherry, that you were going to be, because Alicia, last night, it was late when she let me know, and I tried to figure out what time you were going to be here, whether it's the 9:30 show or the midday show. So I was like in the midst of this thing. Otherwise, we would have been better prepared. So we're a half hour late, which we tried to avoid today for a lot of reasons, because there's a lot of people in here today. We got Wendy Diamond back for part 2 of what we're doing. Heather has graced us with her presence today. How are you, Heather?
Doing good.
And we have Laurina Anderson over, the shift doctor. Is it a shift doctor?
The energy shifter.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Okay.
The energy shifter. But Sherry, I like to start with you a little bit. Tell us a little bit about yourself, the song you sing, what do you do, who you are.
I am a human being first. My name is Sherry Michelle Wengro. I am originally from Long Island, so I'm very happy to be on the Brooklyn Cafe show because Brooklyn is, neighbors to Long Island. Anyway, I live now in South Florida, Pembroke Pines. I've been here for about 24 years.
Wow.
I have a 19-year-old son. I've been married for 24 years. I'm a big cat lady, so I'm not ashamed to say that. I love to sing. I teach little kids voice lessons, and I also sing at assisted living homes, so I go from young to old. I sing at bar mitzvahs, weddings. I do duos, singles for parties, and just living my best life. And thank you for inviting me on the show. And yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And how do you and Alicia know each other?
Well, interesting fact, my friend that I went to elementary school with on Long Island. We have to say Long Island. Long Island. Rosanna, if I can say her name. We went to the same school in Lawrence Elementary, and then Rosanna moved here, and I would come visit my grandparents because for me back in the 90s, I was like, oh, everyone's grandparents live in Florida. Obviously, that's not the truth, but and so she introduced me.
They do.
Yeah, that's what in my head. And then Rosanna introduced me to her group of high school friends, and they became like my high school friends. So anytime I would come down to visit my grandparents, we would get together, and we were the same age. And I feel like I've known them since, I was in kindergarten, which is when I met Rosanna. So Alicia is like a sister to me. So I call her my
Younger
Brazilian
sister, because
yes,
I'm like
she's like my
younger than you
Brazilian. Yeah, my Brazilian, because she also has a little Jewish in her, so she does a very good
Don't we
old
all?
Jewish, woman. So, yeah.
Yeah, Alicia has a lot of different personalities.
Yes, and I think that's a good thing. It's in the healthy spectrum, in the dramatics, not in the mental section. So,
Depends who you're talking to.
It depends, exactly. So, but thank you for having me, and it's been a pleasure being here so far and meeting everyone.
Very cool. And Alicia also is another singer. But I can never get Alicia to sing here. I've known her
Really?
3 years, and she's never
Really?
sang.
I did.
You sang one time with Baxton. That doesn't count.
I what?
You sang with Baxton one time.
No, yeah.
Remember when you tied Baxton up?
That was cool. But we're doing a music video of that. I'm working on a music video with a team, supposedly.
Very cool. But Alicia also has graces with her voice. Alicia always knows the best singers. You ever notice that? She comes in here, she brings in people who just knock it out the ballpark.
Nice.
So it's nice having you, Sherry. Nice
Thank you.
for you to
Thank
share
you,
your
Sherry.
gift
You make
with
me
us.
look so
I
good.
appreciate it. Thank you for having me. Yeah, thank you. This is my first time, doing the social thing. I feel like, like
She's
a
coming.
newbie.
You're coming out of your shell.
I'm coming
honey.
out of my shell.
Yes.
This is I feel like this is like in high school when they had the old news thing, and you would be in, they would record it. I feel like my grandparents, like back in my day. So, but thank you for having me here.
Have you recorded anything that people could either purchase or listen to?
Actually, I am on Spotify and I believe Apple Music. I did an album. It's with my brother-in-law, Matthew Goldberg, who is a music teacher, and it's Matthew Shad, his actual stage name, but it's called Sterling Road. So the Sterling Road, STIRLING, that you see off of 95, that was our group name. So if you type in Sterling Road, we have an album on there. So it's all original music written by him, Matthew Shad, and yeah, and he also runs a music company, Shad Music, for private instruction, drums, guitar, piano, all that stuff. So
Do you teach music? Do you teach people?
I teach voice lessons for them,
You
for
do?
their company.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah.
There's a whole lot beneath the surface,
Yeah, and I feed cats in the middle of the night, so it's a whole. I have a whole spectrum of stuff.
What is it with the cats? I know you
it's-
were giving away a cat.
Not just
No,
cats,
that was
dogs, too.
Dana?
Yes, dogs too.
Dawn.
Any
Dawn the
Oh,
book.
during the book.
Yeah.
During the book said that they need cats up in the northern states.
Yes, I've actually sent. I've had a couple of cats that I have taken in that they transport, and this is all volunteers. They transported them to Buffalo, New York. Drove all these cats because unfortunately during the winter time in the northern states, a lot of stray cats that are unfortunately dumped by other humans do not survive the winter. And the Florida weather is perfect for a human and an animal to live. You know what I mean? So they will thrive. That's why more animals thrive here and than up there. So unfortunately, and fortunately, because it helps kind of get the shelters filled up there to get animals up there. But I say to people, and I know people get mad when I say this, but I'm like, adopt if you can. Please don't buy an animal. Please, go to the shelter.
Yep.
Go, there's so many out there that need homes. And, it's just, I know that, this kind of dog looks cute or matches your house, but it shouldn't matter what they look like. They need homes, and so if you can adopt, that would be great. So
Up north, if you need them, I think there's a few agencies that she set up north you can get in contact with and take care of the need. There's plenty. I know when I lived in Beaucaire Country Club, we must have 1,000 stray cats.
Oh, really? Do they feed them there?
I don't know who was feeding them, but they didn't leave, so somebody must have been
Somebody,
feeding them.
yeah. I know a lot of there's some country clubs that because that I worked at where the kitchen staff, I saw them and they were putting the food out for the cats.
Yeah, because
So,
there's control for the
Exactly.
mice and rats and things like that. So
yeah, and then I feel bad for the mice and rats. I'm like, I don't want. It's interesting.
It's got to start somewhere.
I know in Disney they actually have 200 stray cats that they feed that ironically kill the mice in Disney World, which their mouse is Mickey Mouse, so they're killing. It's a little ironic, but I just find it funny. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
And I'm from the Bronx, where I know there's a lot of rats, two-legged,
Yes.
four-legged, six-legged.
Oh, yeah.
So,
You see them pulling the pizza on the
That-
train station
that's
rack thing.
I
Yeah.
see them making the pizza, but that's a different
That's
story.
true too.
But anyway, thank you
Ratatouille.
for coming.
Thank you for having me.
appreciate
Appreciate
having
it.
you.
Thank you.
And I'm going to see if I get a copy of that song, that music. Maybe we could use it on opening acts. And
Okay.
Alicia, maybe we could use it on your Friday shows as well, if the crew allows
Is
it.
that allowed?
Sure.
Is that even allowed?
It depends on your partners. As far as I'm concerned, it's allowed.
Because isn't it copyright written?
I'll find out. Yeah, I can find out. Yeah.
They're the owners. If they give you the green light, you're good.
All right. Yeah. So it's Sterling Road on Spotify or Apple Music. Yeah, that's the
Excellent.
group name.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Dale. Your turn. Are you ready?
Ready,
I'm going to be
ready.
sending you around the studio, by the way, so that you can
Okay.
do some stone work over there, sort of get a
Okay.
feel.
I like this one. This is a nice one.
All right. And I
Yeah.
need to bring you a lighted base because it'll do real nice with the
Oh, that sounds
optics.
Well, that's all I need is a lighted band. Because the moment you do that, it's going to fall and break. I already know it. I know. So, Dale, why don't you tell us what the Dream Coach is all about? You're here, first experience for you. Tell us what that's all about.
Well, based on my personal history, I've realized that, well, first of all, I believe everybody has a dream. And I really am passionate about making my dream come true. And along the way, I've developed a formula called the Dream Formula, which I'm also working on a series that's in the process of coming to fruition, of course, like everything. And I think that everybody has a path that they were put here to follow, but I see a lot of people get lazy and they get into their ruts and their daily lives and for whatever reason, they just don't push themselves to obtain what they really should be here for. And so I'm here to help that.
Now you have a successful past because you have a business that has all sorts of business here and in California, and you actually were nice enough. Well, we're going to be giving away. We're going to be giving away one of these bad boys.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us what this is?
Oh, that's the first product that I developed. It's White Tonight, the natural tooth whitening pen, and that was actually in my dream. I had a dream about really revolutionizing the way that dentistry is performed, and I wanted to change everything because it's very stressful, it's expensive, and I really want to help people because it's something that's so important to have your oral health in good shape because it affects your whole body wellness. So actually my products were in my dream, and so they're out there. Now I'm coming to the next phase of my dream as well, but that's what that's about.
And these products that you're talking about can be found in Publix?
No,
or
they're
Walgreens?
No, they're in natural food markets, most of my products, and also on Amazon on my website as well. So they're always out there. And then the retail markets, more natural markets.
Okay, so we're going to be giving away a pen if you give us a holler. Is 3CX up? Well, give us a holler anyway. 888-994-4995, Studio A. You call in, we'll put you on, and you too can get a
Have a brighter smile.
And get a brighter smile, as
Without
she says.
sensitivity.
All of that. Sometimes smile. Look at this one over there.
Smile is important.
But it's interesting because a lot of people want to achieve a dream. A lot of people are afraid to achieve a dream. And in here, we have a room full of people that will help you achieve that dream, right? In here, there's also, you got the stoner over there, the diamond stoner.
Brillante.
You got the energy shifter over there. And even Alicia, to a certain degree, is she's the pom-pom cheerleader. She will egg you on to do better. You know, it doesn't take her long. She'll talk to people. Is that true, Alicia? No?
A cheerleader?
Yeah, like you did yesterday with the intern that was here yesterday with cheering him on.
Oh, he was great. You can just tell he has so much greatness in him.
I mean,
I just like to see people for their souls and who like the best. Everyone, I like to look people in the best light because you know what? We were all created differently and we're all created for greatness. And what is your greatness? And I think that's really what coincides with my persona and who I'm about and what I'm about. And it also helps me, you know, to also attain and retrieve my goals in life because I am looking out for what am I capable to do? What am I able to do? And that is part of, who was it that said about the dreamer? Was that you? I'm sorry, Dale. Dale?
Yes.
Yes, because this thing about fulfilling your dreams, you know, it starts with a dream and it can manifest itself in the power that we have within ourselves. And I'd like other people to know that and to realize that because, you know, sometimes it takes us a full life to get that.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
And sometimes people never reach, they never make it. They only dream about it, but they don't do anything about it.
They don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And that's so sad for me.
It is sad.
You know, for us not to live. We are living in a country, you know, forgive me, but we are living in a place, in a country that everything is at our what's
Disposal.
the expression? What is it?
Disposal.
Absolutely. You know, there's no success is like the only option. Failure is not an option.
Right.
And I believe that, you know, there's no success with some failures because we need hiccups in life to grow. But that's it.
Yeah. I try not to even say the word failure because to me, failure is like the end result. But to me, failure is not failure. It's just the step to move you up in the right direction. I don't think there's such thing as failure. You know, I think it's all in
an
your
opportunity,
mind.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
A growth opportunity. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh no.
It's all about recognizing the chance that you have an opportunity.
Gain your power through
And then after that, everything goes. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick commercial break. I'm going to sit you over there so you can work with the diamond lady over here. And we'll go from there.
some.
And then I'm going to go sit in the nook so we can talk to another diamond lady over there.
Okay.
And then we'll come back so we can talk to another diamond lady over there. And
lots
by
of
the end of the show, if you ain't positive, if you don't get the positive meaning by then, I don't know what else to do. So we'll see that. So let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to win a brand new 2027 Audi A3? The Core Foundation, in conjunction with AMP Media Futures Foundation, is giving you the chance to drive away in luxury while supporting scholarships and community programs. First prize, a new 2027 Audi A3. Second prize, an American Electric Stellar bike. Third prize, a $250 Visa gift card. The drawing will be held Saturday, December 19th, 2026 at the Fort Lauderdale Marriott North, and you do not need to be present to win. Tickets are only $20. Purchase yours today at Ampy Media Production Studio or call 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422 or email mail to production@ampy2.tv.
At AM2TV, we don't just create content, we produce experiences. From concept to final cut, we bring your vision to life with cinematic quality and precision. Whether it's music videos, branded content, or live productions, we make it stand out. AM2TV, where your vision gets amplified.
Have an idea you want to create? Then come on down to AMP2 Media, where we can create anything you can think of, ranging from podcasts, shows, audiobooks, music videos, and more. This will be done by our interns who are hungry for hands-on experience that will help them advance their skills and strive for the careers they want. Call us at 866-224-5422 or visit us at 2400 Northwest 2nd Avenue to pitch your idea today, and we'll get it made.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape, the perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
On this day in 1430, Joan of Arc is taken by the Burgundians in May, handed over to Pierre Cauchon, the Bishop of Beauvais. On this day in 1789, the storming of the Bastille takes place in Paris. The event escalates the widespread discontent into the French Revolution. On this day in 1881, American outlaw Billy the Kid is shot and killed by Sheriff Pat Garrett in the Maxwell House at Fort Sumner, New Mexico. Wahoo! On this day in 1983, Mario Bros. Is released in Japan, beginning the popular Super Mario Bros. Franchise. Wahoo!
Wendy, part two, because I asked you to come back today, and I want you to share some of your gifts with our celebrity guest today.
Okay.
So you take it from there.
All right, I'll take it from here. So I'm going to pick up where I left off yesterday. I had brought in several decks of cards and brought in some crystals that are pertinent to that, and energy wands, crystals, and that kind of thing. So these stones all here are helping you to connect with your intuition. There's people who are looking to expand and connect with source. I'm already connecting, so that's sort of funny. So these are all going to help us connect at a deeper level. And then usually when I do my sessions, I'm sorry, I close my eyes when I'm trying to receive message from Spirit. I had to block out everything. So when I'm doing my sessions and I'm reading my sessions, there are times that I'll pull the cards and they kind of like either confirm what I'm about, what I have just finished delivering, or sometimes it gives me something to bounce off from. So I want you to choose which one you'd like for me to draw a card for from you, if you're comfortable with that.
I am comfortable.
The mermaids?
The color.
Oh, the colors you like. Okay. So these are messages from the mermaids. And I'll shuffle them all up. And like I said before, I don't read tarot. I don't really resonate with them. I wouldn't know how to decipher them. I like the oracle cards because they're more along my line of working with the, not to suggest that anything is of a negative energy or anything, but I just resonate with these more. And Freddie said yesterday, you know, are there any negative cards there? And I said, you know what, there's enough negativity. So I try to work with cards that give us positivity as well as kind of a leg up. So let's see what yours says. Support. So this is pretty interesting to me because it reminds me the card has 3 mermaids on there. It kind of feels that way today. There's so many women here. Freddie is among just mostly women. I know that there's a couple guys in the back. But there's this connection here that's letting you know that you have support, where maybe before, maybe your words weren't being heard as clearly, or you got to a space where now all of a sudden your juncture is blasting off. So mermaids are associated with water, so there's emotional. So there's a little bit of emotional energy there too that's clearing up and cleaning up for you.
Good.
So I'm going to shuffle this, and this time I'm going to let you pull out of the deck the cards you want. I'm going to fan them out, and then that way you can grab whichever ones you want.
How many do I pick?
You can pick one for now, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. Positivity! Yay! The word of the day! I love it! So this is what you're full of. I can actually feel like it feels like rainbows and glitters and kitty cats in here. I can totally resonate with that. I'm going to do one more for you, and then if you want, we can switch out to a different deck. Or you can ask me a question if you want. Here you go. If there's, you know, clarity that you want in an area. Recognition. This is all relevant because you're bringing all these products and stuff, and of course you're bringing out these products to be recognized. So this is, for me, these are confirmation telling me that you're right on track and that you're going to get the recognition that you look for. Now, the cards come with a book. I don't really like to go so much with the book so much. I really want to go based off, and then occasionally I'll read and see, you know, what additional messages they have. But this is all about feminine energy, empowering yourself with it. This is about letting you know that whatever confirmation you're looking for, this is your confirmation that you're moving in the right direction. That's what Spirit is saying so far. So I'm going to pull from a different deck just based on what they're saying for me and to me. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is a guide of yours? No? That's pretty interesting. So Archangel Michael's a couple of things. It is. He is. He's a very strong protector. He takes care of electronics, so for some reason he's here messing with it. I'll ask him to, you know, zhuzh it up if we can. He's also the patron saint of policemen too. So he'll show up, you know, to assist, you know, keep policemen safe and that kind of thing. Have confidence. So what it says is, my prayer, Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine, wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about my days in all ways. So you're definitely, that's another, like, I want to say that that's his way of smoothing things over. So if there's, I get a sense, like I'm feeling a little bit of jitteriness. Do you feel a little jitteriness? Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I can sense it. I can sense it. I feel like my body's like when I've had too much caffeine. So that's kind of, it feels like a little too much caffeine. But he's saying you've got it in the bag, have confidence, and just step forward, step into it. So.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Did you want to ask a question that I can pull a card for you, or you're good?
No, let's just pull another one.
Okay, sure.
I don't
cool
really
with
have
that.
a specific question.
No worries, you're good. So from this same deck?
Yeah.
And this one's trying to pop out, so I'm going to just pull this one. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Thank you for tucking me into bed tonight and helping me enjoy a wonderfully restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you to my dreams as my teacher, guide, and healer, provided that's what you feel comfortable doing. Please allow me to understand and understand this and describe a specific situation on a spiritual level and give me guidance. So when provided these are in your belief system, I pull these cards as guides, and some people may resonate and some may not. I like it in the sense that it gives me some kind of a grounding for myself and for the people around me. So if this resonates for you, by all means, or if whoever your source is, pray to that source and ask that source to open and smooth out and give you the clarity that you need in any area. They're there at your disposal. I just heard that real clear. We're here at your disposal. We're here. Just tag us in. There's times that you're navigating things that are a little challenging, and they're like, ask us. We cannot intervene. This is your free will. This is for you to do what you got to do. But they're saying, give us some of your load so you're not carrying it all. And I just heard God say, do you speak Spanish at all?
I speak Italian. So
Okay,
I can speak
so
Spanish.
the way that it was said to me is, pide a Papa Dios, Padre Todopoderoso. That's ask Father God, all-powerful and all-knowing. And put him first, him, her first, depending on how everybody addresses their being. Some say Father God, some say Mother God, so... Oops, and this one flew right out. So this is your last message. Sense of humor. I love it. Thank you for helping me see the humor in the situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I'm willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love. So this is the other thing that's cool about these cards. Not only do you get a message, if you resonate with the message, the prayer there is always cool. So later on, if you want to, I'll pull out what we had pulled for you, and you can take pictures so you can look at it afterwards. All righty. So one last thing I will share with you. I had mentioned to you the turtle totem. We got to see what that means. But the turtle totem basically is you have everything with you, your home, your shell, everything's in there. And at the same time, take your pace that you need. The turtle they say that he's slow. He's fast until he decides that he wants to take a turn to slow down and whatnot. So they're saying honor that. When you want to go, go. When you need to rest, rest, and honor that. So that's all part of your gift for, if you will, as a whole total, how are they saying? As a holistic message for you. And holistic, not with H, holistic with the W, the whole. Hydrate. You're not drinking enough water. Like I'm totally dry right now. And if you like coconut water, coconut water, very much so. White carnations in your house, and once they start to die, get rid of them. So this is getting rid of old stagnant energy to bring in fresh. When the white ones die, take them out, and then bring colorful ones, bring more white ones, and see how they hang out. If it's lasting longer than 7 days, you're good to go. If they start to die or start looking yucky by the end of those days, it's time to do like some kind of a cleansing or prayer or some kind of purifying in your home. All righty?
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
That's very nice. It's very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
I felt like a lot of it. I'm sorry.
No, you're.
I felt like a lot of what you said, I think everyone can identify with it. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
So,
glad.
I'm next.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Me too.
Everybody, hey,
Line them up, but I want to get to Helen first, and then Laurina, and then the rest of you can fill up the pica piedra over here. She's very magical, and there are other things that she does. I don't know if they're familiar with, baton. There's different things that I'm very accustomed back from the old days.
Yes,
as well.
Very much so.
So you'll be able to sort of
exactly
play the dominoes as we go along. But Helen is in the house.
Hi, Miss Helen.
This lady,
she's magical too.
Oh, she's awesome.
She's
so
our
magical.
She actually is our guru and tells us when to do what we do. And I'm gonna tell you, you called it right. Remember the 4th of July? You told me to keep my mouth shut. I got to tell you something. I can't stand you sometimes because I got in so much trouble over the weekend because I opened my mouth. And it wasn't, it sort of blew the weekend, to be honest with you. I should learn to listen more. But a lot of people think that the things that you say, oh, you know, she's another one of these horoscopes and it's not a problem. And I've been posting what you've been sending me as well. So with that being said, let's roll her open and get Helen on the air.
Helen Archer's daily horoscope for Wednesday, July 8th. The moon is in Aries today. Moods lighten up as new opportunities arise in mid-afternoon. These may seem financially impossible at first, But solutions come around dinner time, as long as we are practical. Organizing the home tonight will help you discover needed repairs.
Hello, Helen. How are you? You're everywhere. That wasn't your open, but you know we'll take it.
Sounds good.
So tell us what's going on.
Well, first of all, I want to say, you know, you say you can't read the Rider-Waite cards. I can't read any cards but the Rider-Waite cards.
Oh, that's wild.
And there's a Facebook group called Oracle Obsessed Cards that you might be interested in looking at.
Oh,
What's the matter? That mic is not on? Well, let's give it one that's on.
Okay.
No?
All right. So this morning we had the new moon in Cancer. Last week I told everybody we got to become heart healthy. That Jupiter in Leo rules the heart, Jupiter rules the blood, and so we need to get a good diet, become heart healthy, manage our heart, and so I want to talk about Senator Graham, may he rest in peace. He was a Cancer, but in addition to the Sun in Cancer, he had Venus, Mars, and Uranus in Cancer. So over the past year, as Jupiter was in Cancer, his condition was getting worse and worse as it was contacting all these planets. And then he has Jupiter and Pluto, the planet of death, in Leo. So as Jupiter, after 12 years, went to Leo, is when he had the cardiac arrest and passed away.
Well, he had an artery that exploded.
Right. So that's
flying over.
And now all the doctors are on the news channels talking about the heart, conditions of the heart. So let's get heart healthy because Jupiter will be in Leo for a whole year.
Yep, you got to cut down the stress and stop flying as much.
And diet and cholesterol and high blood pressure. So let's take care of that. But mostly as try to be peaceful. Let's meditate. Let's be peaceful. And what's happening now with Saturn having moved into Aries and Neptune both having moved into Aries, Neptune rules the subconscious and Saturn rules negativity, the past. And so what's happening is certain things are triggering memories of the past that are coming forth from our subconscious. And since Saturn has a negative bend, it may prevent us from taking action by saying, oh, remember how you did this in the past and how it worked out. So we have to overcome those negative thoughts, clear out the subconscious, realize that we don't have to attach emotions to what happened in the past. We have to look at it neutrally from a higher viewpoint and mitigate all the negativity that might come up. So this is going to go on for the next 2.5 years. So we have to stand guard at the door of our thoughts and not let all those negative thoughts in, but clear out the subconscious so that we can get cosmic energy and move ahead.
So we got a lot of work to do.
We always have a lot of work.
I noticed that. I noticed that.
And so if we never worked, then we wouldn't appreciate rest. We wouldn't appreciate pleasure. So let's balance that out. But, you know, with the new moon in Cancer, which rules the mother, the home, the diet, let's all concentrate on that. But let's plan changes and not make changes because we are in the last week now of Mercury retrograde in the sign of Cancer.
When does this end?
This ends a week from Thursday.
Oh,
so Mercury will go forward on the 23rd, but it'll from going backwards, it'll stand still for 2 or 3 days, and then it'll slowly move forward. It's not going to be full speed ahead until the 30th. So we have a window of opportunity from the 30th of July until about the 10th of July because we have the first eclipse in Leo on the 12th. So let's make it the 10th, and those are the window of opportunity days to make changes, to get a new job, to start makeover, to make repairs in the home, to start new business plans and projects, because now they'll be moved smoothly forward.
Excellent. All right. So at least you can progress after next Thursday?
So, but in the meantime, we're going to review. We're going to look at things that are currently in progress and realize where we need to make improvements and changes because they're not efficient. The details aren't flowing together. And this will come readily apparent on Thursday and Friday when the moon moves into Virgo. This is the phase of analysis, of synthesis, of details becoming overwhelming, and we need to tone them down, especially since the moon in Virgo is going to be making stress aspect to Mars and Uranus in Gemini. So the energies get scattered. It's hard to control the details. And also, for some reason or another, there will be extra work piled on us. So let's be prepared by getting stuff done early and managing the extra work, even though we realize if we can put it off for a week, let's not work on that project.
Yeah, I've been hearing that for 2 weeks now.
So,
any cancers in the house? Any cancers?
My dad, he was on the portal 7/7.
Moon in Cancer.
And I tell you, everything that you just finished saying is like so 1,000,000% on point, at least from my standpoint.
Wonderful.
Everything that you said is right on point, word for word.
My husband's birthday is today.
Oh, happy birthday! to your
Yes,
husband.
yeah, he's a Bastille boy. So we've been celebrating since Sunday.
Well, we started celebrating last week. Was it last? No, the week before, when he was here.
Yes, yes.
So the Jupiter has exited Cancer after a year. We're now into Leo. This is the income and earnings sector of Cancer. So Leo is a great earner. It's a provider. Leo is a wonderful entertainer. It's the stage, the actor. It's the entertainment. Leo loves to entertain. Leo loves luxury. And so Leo needs to tone down, though, because Leo can be obsessive, compulsive, and loves to shop. And let's just buy things that we really need. Right now is not a good time to buy things because you'll find that they're not functioning, that there was some kind of flaw that you didn't realize was there. Keep your receipts. If you do buy things, you may need to return them. I would wait till next week, especially if you want to do a makeover. I mean, at the end of the month, if you want to do a makeover, if you want to plan a party, and if you want to travel.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's a lot. That's Leo.
So Wednesday, actually tomorrow, as long as we don't expect any definitive commitments, tomorrow is a great day for romance. It's a great day for a date night. All the planets are positive. It's a great day for connecting with people, for talking about and discussing new ideas and projects and new inventions, as long as we don't put them into action for at least another week.
So you can tease, but just don't please. I got you. All right. For a week.
Alrighty, Freddie.
Articulately stated.
I mean, that's what we used to say in the Bronx. And tomorrow, by the way, we are going to be on remote at Tiki Coffee. Is that the name of it? Yeah, Tiki Coffee here on, don't speak up so loudly. Here on 2nd Avenue, we're going to be there as well. So come on down and we can share some of this good news.
So that'll be great. Thursday, like I said, we're going to be tied up with work. But if we overdo it, and especially we need to avoid disagreements and anger, because if we expend our energy in anger or in disagreeing with people or having a hot debate, we're going to have low energies on Friday. So Friday is a day where you should plan on doing less, on relaxing, on taking care of yourself, on improving your diet. Those are all the things that Virgo likes to do. So, but the energies will be low because of the Gemini planets. But other than that, things are positive, ideas are expansive, and now is the time to review and renew and then take action next week.
Very cool. Excellent.
How's Gemini doing?
How's Gemini doing?
As I just mentioned, Mars and Uranus are in Gemini, so Gemini is very expansive. Gemini finds life exciting. Gemini is making new friends, and Gemini has new ideas and opportunities for expansion. All the planets are positive for Gemini as long as you can control the Mars and not let your energies and anger and getting too many commitments get in the way. You need to pace yourself. And that goes for Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. All of you need to pace yourselves because you're in a stress aspect with the Gemini planets, and they're going to lower your energies, especially since the moon will also be in stress aspect.
But isn't it, for Pisces, don't we get stressed out by the other signs?
I don't know. Pisces is like the ocean of emotion, you know.
Yeah, I know.
There's
So
so
the other
much
signs
going
that just get
on
in
all
their
the
craw.
time. And your feelings are really, really strong. But if your feelings go into a negative or depressive or angry realm, then you're going to have problems. So Pisces constantly has to build themselves up. People who love a Pisces constantly have to pump them up because their energies have a tendency for them to go low.
Pump them up. My God, I'm like a
But they're very creative. As long as they have positive energy, they can come up with genius creative ideas, beautiful ways to speak, to show visions, to have empathy for people, and to do healing. So Pisces have a lot of positive cosmic spiritual energy that they if it gets weighed down in negativity, they can't produce all that energy for us.
You hear that, Heather? Genius. As a matter of fact, I'm going to unveil a song on this show that was made in your name.
Oh, it's my song that you made
Yes,
for me?
I got it.
I'm ready.
Genius.
I'm ready.
Genius. What else you got for us, Heather?
So on the weekend, the moon was going to move into Libra. And Libra is a wonderful sign for entertaining. It goes well with Aries. It goes well with Jupiter in Leo. Libra needs to come to the balance in their life. They do too much for other people, and so there's very little left over for themselves financially, energy-wise, emotionally. So with the Saturn and Neptune opposite the moon in Libra, we need to tone down our expectations, and we need to take some time for ourselves. We can still get with friends, we can still have a wonderful weekend, but the self needs to come first so that we make sure we don't drink too much wine, we don't indulge in too much rich food, we're taking care of our health, and we're also balancing our relationships so that we're not giving too much and not getting anything back. And I think Libra over the weekend and the moon in Libra will make us aware of all that.
How does business look? Dawn is asking me, how does business look for the coming weeks?
Business looks good, but like I said, with Mercury retrograde, now is not the time to actually do the expansion. We can plan reorganizations, we can plan expansions, we can work on our projects, we can give the ideas to our friends and coworkers, but don't reveal too much. Keep some secrets, because with Mars and Uranus in Gemini, there's a tendency to be some backstabbing, some gossiping, some backbiting and undermining. So we need to be aware of what people's real motivations are. We like to think that people are showing us their best, that they're on our team, but they may not be. So let's be subtle, let's be discerning, and let's make sure that we understand where people are at that are around us, whether it's at work, at home, with relatives, with friends, in the neighborhood, and let's keep some secrets and not reveal everything.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, that looks promising.
That's promising. So like I said, we could start on the 23rd, take baby steps to move ahead, and then on the 30th, it's full steam ahead, and that's when we can ask for money, move ahead, get the resources, get the knowledge, get the details going, and hopefully over this Mercury retrograde period, we looked at everything, analyzed everything, and made the changes necessary to be more efficient and more successful.
Excellent. And as you saw, we have Helen's predictions for the days. We post them on our social media pages. people have commented to me.
What are the
asking me
comments about the
questions.
daily?
Yeah, I say, here's the daily. And if you have a question, when she's here on Tuesday, you can ask her. So if you call up, you can ask her.
So the daily is based mostly on the planetary aspects. The moon changes signs every 2 days, and so it makes connections to all the other planets. The other planets change signs also. Mercury every 3 weeks, Venus every month, Mars every 6 weeks. So as these planets move based on the daily moon, that's how I make the predictions. They're not predictions for signs per se, but there are general predictions about the trends of the day, the opportunities of the day, and the things to avoid.
Exactly. So it gives you like a path. It doesn't tell you specifically, it tells you in general. And just be good to one another and everything will work out.
And then, of course, in August, we have 2 eclipses.
Of course.
The first eclipse will be in Leo. The second eclipse will be in Virgo and Pisces. And so we're going to have to watch when we travel. We're going to have to make sure about the weather. We've been having hot and dry weather based on the fact that Saturn and Neptune are in a fire sign. Jupiter is now in a fire sign. And so hot and dry is what's going to happen. But usually hurricanes happen, volcanoes, earthquakes usually happen around the eclipses. So things are opposite of what they seem about a week before and a week after the eclipse.
Well, I was going to take a trip in August. I guess I'm going to throw that out the window.
A trip in August is good, Jupiter and Sun in Leo is good for expansion. But like I said, we have to watch the elements and we have to be prepared for changes. The eclipses are always times of changes. Like people make fortunes, people lose fortunes. Being in Leo, there's a deposing of world leaders. Dictators have problems, and people overcome the dictators, and so there may be some revolutions going on during that time.
Oh boy. All right, well, listen, there's no rocky road in ice cream unless there's a little rock, right?
And let's be heart healthy.
That's right. Stay heart healthy. Okay, thank you very much, Helen.
All right, and wait for my
Dawn
daily
says hi.
forecasts.
She says hi. From wherever
Hi
she
to her.
is.
Where is she?
Maine somewhere? Out in the waters?
Well, good. Everybody needs a break.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. All right, so thank you very much, Helen. And again, more information on Helen. You can catch her here. You can catch her on her site. You can see what we post every day. She has something, but it isn't specific. If you want specific, you have to contact her. Just let us know on Tuesday, and we'll hook you up with her. Simple?
Sounds good to me.
All right. All right, let's take a commercial break. When we come back, let's hit the Nook and see what happens there.
Are you ready to stop playing small and step into your highest self? This isn't just a book club. It's a call to action. No fluff, no excuses, just growth. Actually, growth with some super cool people with a shared intention. Join us live at the Ubuntu Room on the Brooklyn Cafe Show Wednesdays at noon and become the greatest version of you. For more information, go to ubuntufishgallery.com. You be you, NTU, fishgallery.com.
Unlocking secrets, doing what we love, with a little help from the stars above. Grab your tools, let's take a chance. It's a wild, creative, magical dance, making magic with Max. Yeah, we're making magic with Max.
Looking for great coffee and a place to unwind? Come to Tiki Coffee and Desserts. We serve gourmet coffee made fresh, rich espresso, smooth lattes, and handcrafted specialty drinks made just the way you like them. Pair it with one of our delicious desserts, from creamy cheesecakes to fresh pastries and sweet treats, made to satisfy every craving. No matter what you're in the mood for, you can trust that it's been prepared with care and quality ingredients. Enjoy a warm, welcoming atmosphere where our friendly staff make you feel right at home the moment you walk in. Whether you're meeting friends, taking a break, getting some work done, or simply treating yourself, Tiki Coffee and Desserts is the perfect stop. Don't miss out on an irresistible experience you'll want to come back to again and again. Tiki Coffee and Desserts, the hottest new coffee shop in Boca.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
To anyone who's seen this, my name is Alfonso Muir, and I'm at AMP2 Media Productions, and I'm an intern. We talked about making a movie called Radio Silence. It's a murder mystery about a podcast questioning the witness. The next day the witness is gone. So they went to investigate it. And a lot of this happened. This murder mystery is something else. It's now in production. I repeat, it's now in production. And it's crazy. So I hope you get this message. Oh no.
Hello everyone, I heard from Freddie that you all really love the stuff I put up, so thank you so much. If you really love the stuff I put, you can follow me directly at my YouTube channel and my TikTok channel. So I hope you all check it out and show me support there. But till next time, bye!
She came in through the back door, eyes to the floor, head full of knowing from lifetimes before. They gave her the script, said play this part, but she could see the glitches inside that charts. Every rule they wrote was just Maya in disguise. She didn't fight it, she just opened her eyes. Heather's breaking matrix codes with a quiet grace, choosing wisely in the stillness of the present place. From intern chains to a genie's wide embrace, she doesn't run the maze, she erases the space. No lamp, no master, no need to pretend. She came to break the spell so the dream could end. Heather's breaking matrix codes and setting us free. Arrest bad breaks, they called it a fall, but she was just mapping the cracks in the wall. Every note was a code and she learned how to read. What they meant for harm turned into a seed. Now she moves like water, sharp like a blade. Maya can't hold what a wise soul made. Millions of options when you're truly here. Fear loses power when the path is clear. She doesn't grant wishes, she reminds you how your own soul's been holding the magic all along now. Heather's breaking matrix code with love as the key. Not just for her, but for all who want free. From intern to genie, from wound to decree. She walks in the real while they worship the screen. Heather's breaking matrix code. Stay still internally, cause the world bends back when your spirit can't see. So soft, so fierce, Heather. The codes are breaking, Heather.
And we're back. She actually played Heather's anthem before I even called for it, but there you have it. Heather, when you see the video, it's all about you and the remotes that we did and all the other places we've been. And it ends up with you upside down when we were at the pizza place. That's the way it ends. It's kind of fun. I'll get it to you. I get it to you.
Well, Heather's a little like badass, you know? She's kind of like, right?
It took me 17 tries on this one and 27 people telling me, no, that ain't her. Nope, that ain't her. So I'm hoping that we scratched the surface. And I kept it short.
Was that you?
I have to actually listen to it. I didn't get the opportunity to sit down.
You'll get it. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. Actually, Heather is doing my Spotify for all the music, right?
I am,
Yeah. So you'll be able to go to Spotify to hear all the songs and tracks that we're putting out there, because I figure, you know, what the hell? Might as well use up as much as I can.
Why not?
Put it in there, why not? So I'm going to even put your song in there.
Which one?
The one you sent me about 3 years ago.
Which one?
The one you sent. The one.
I don't even know which one.
What song did you send me?
I don't know.
Well, there you have it. I don't know.
I have
I don't
Birds
know
and the
by
Bees,
Alicia.
I have the Heart Attack. I have a Hero's Heart.
Hero's Heart.
Oh, that's a beautiful song.
What do you
I
remember?
only sing It's a Beautiful Song because I feel like I didn't write it, even though I did. But it was like it came through me. It was
Well,
like
I
a
heard
God
that
thing.
the original owner of that called me from California. Said,
Oh,
"You
yeah?
can't be using that."
What was the name? Alicia?
Alex. Anyway, moving on. We got to go to the energy shifter because if you don't, she'll shift you right out of this place. How are you? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Happy birthday to your husband.
Happy birthday. Yes.
Tell him,
Watching.
Tell him we sent our love.
I will. He's busy watching, and he sends little comments, and he says, hi, everybody, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Yes, little Bastille boy. Yeah.
And our gift to you, to your husband, is his wife on TV.
He actually was here last week. He's pretty good.
Oh, he is. As a matter of fact, he wanted, he said, oh, I was a little calm. He said, but I had some really good jokes. And I said, well, he's just going to have to come back, you know, because he does have.
Then I want to be here because I love jokes.
Yeah, okay.
I love stupid jokes. I like grandpa jokes.
Oh, yeah, he's got all the above.
Well, number one, they're not stupid jokes. And number two, they might not be grandpa jokes. It might
Well, there's
just
two
be-
reasons why you go to the bathroom, right? For number one and number two.
She never fails. She never fails. All right, let's.
Alrighty then.
let's spin Lorraine's intro, please.
This portion of the Brooklyn Cafe Show is brought to you by Laurina Anderson, the Energy Boss.
Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Bastille Day. It is a fabulous day. And I was going to talk about how we deal with emergencies because, unfortunately, Sunday night, our air conditioning went out. And didn't quite notice it until we got up in the morning, and I'm like, wow, it feels really warm here. It's 80 degrees, right? And it's set at 75 or 76, something like that. So that was the day, all day yesterday, and how we dealt with that emergency without having any air conditioning. By the time we left, because we went for dinner, it was 89 degrees in there. So, you know, however, what I was listening to today and what everyone's talking about is beliefs. Do you believe? How do you believe? Do you really believe? So I'm going to shift it up a little bit, because I'm the energy shifter, of course. And we're going to talk about beliefs, because beliefs happen to be something that I love to help my clients identify, you know, because we know conscious beliefs, but do we know the unconscious beliefs? We're kind of like, our consciousness is like an iceberg. So we know consciously, the top, what beliefs are running us, but there's a whole subconscious as well that is also influencing those beliefs. A lot of the beliefs that we have, we might have picked up when we were babies, when we were little ones, when toddlers or teenagers, and those beliefs had been given to us by our authority figures. So, and those imprint into us. Now, as we start getting older, we get to ask ourselves, are these beliefs serving me or are they not serving? Are they allowing us to grow from these beliefs, or are they holding us back? So even with Helen today, when she was talking about the astrology and everything, and how right now is a perfect time to start identifying what those beliefs are and whether or not they are serving us. Are they giving us what we need to be able to move forward, or are they holding us back? And Wendy did the exact same thing with her tarot readings and with channeling. Are we moving ourselves forward? Are there things there that might be in the subconscious that need to come to consciousness so that we can become aware of them? We cannot heal anything if we're not aware. And that's the first step. How do you become aware of what your beliefs are? Begin to ask yourself, do you believe in yourself first? That's number one. Do you believe that you have what it takes to be able to manifest your goals, your dreams? As Dale was talking about, are we manifesting our dreams, right? So beliefs have a vibrational frequency to them. And I'll give you an example. If you believe you can, or you believe you can't, you're right. What is it that you believe? And what I want you to do is feel. Feel inside of your body, I can't. You can feel that, the gut kind of wrenching a bit, or the heaviness in the shoulders, because it has a very low frequency. And a lot of times, our consciousness is not aware of what the body is experiencing. So when that I can't comes in, you feel it. You feel it in the stress level. You feel it in how you just diminish yourself, how you can't really move yourself, or just being stuck. Now, let's shift it into I can. I can. I've got everything that it takes. You know, I was given a calling on the inside. I have a passion. My passion is to move people forward. I believe that I have the tools and techniques to be able to allow other people to find the power and the magnificence within them. So I have a great belief inside of me. And that is my purpose. Calling, passion, and purpose. And my purpose is to awaken people into the greatness that they are, understanding that they have the power that they possess on the inside and they lack nothing. Now I want you to feel I can. You noticed it even in my body language. I sit up taller, I'm stronger, my shoulders are back. I am ready. I am ready. There are no second guessing. So that's what I'd like for you to do. Begin to identify what belief is running you. And sometimes you can hear it from another person. If somebody comes to you and asking you to do something, notice what happens in your body. Say that somebody's coming in and saying, you know, I need you to do the soundboard today. You know, because that's what we're working with here on stage in the studio, right? Notice what happens within the body. Does it feel bright and expanded and ready? Or does it feel contracted and as if you're feeling deflated? That's how you can begin to identify beliefs and the vibrational frequency that it brings. Because when you can, oh boy, honey, you are vibing. There is no two ways about it. You are full of get up and go, and it's also what keeps you feeling youthful. You know, I don't know of a teenager around who doesn't believe that they can do anything and everything. And I saw this little tag, you know, bumper sticker, and it says, hire a teenager while they still know it all. It's one of my favorites, one of my favorites. So go back, allow yourself to feel the excitement, the enthusiasm, the motivation of when you were a teenager. What is it that you wanted to do? Allow that belief and that knowing to come to the forefront. What does that feel like? Where is it that you want to go? And then believe in yourself, because you've got everything that it takes. If you didn't have everything it takes, you would never believe in that part of yourself. You would never believe in your passion. So no, that is your body talking to you. It's your soul that's talking to you. This is a belief that lives inside of you. It invigorates you. It ignites you. So follow it. So I'm the energy shifter. I shift your energy. I take you right into your beliefs. And if you're finding that you're running into a little bit of a struggle, or you want to believe more in yourself, please just give me a call. Okay, my office number is 954-647-5525, or email me at la@ishiftyourenergy.com. And I promise you, I will shift your energy. I will have you glowing, because that's what you were meant to be. So, thank you.
And there you have it. And there you have it, see? And you know, it's funny because if you're given the opportunity and you don't take it as one thing, but if you're given the opportunity and you take it, you never know what could happen. A lot of what you just said also, I was thinking about Friday's show that we have with Center Stage. You know, Alicia's
Center
here
Stage, yeah.
is as well. All the opportunities that you've brought on, all the acts. I mean, they're trying to push movie making back into Florida, and that's like moving a dinosaur. So it's such a big
It's
extreme.
happening slowly but surely.
It
It's
is.
happening.
It is. I heard good things that are coming through the grapevine, and there are positive things happening. But you know, you got to believe.
And that's my whole point. What does it feel like to believe? What is the feeling? All right? Now I'm going to give you a little trick here. I want you to identify what that belief is, the I can. All right? Then I want you to notice what that I can, where do you feel that in the body? And then I want you to breathe into the I can. I want you to be able to breathe it so it expands into your energy field. Not only within your body, very expanded feeling, but on the outside of your body as well. Because that frequency goes out into the energy grid. That way the universe works through you to help you manifest what it is that you believe in. So feel it on the inside, identify where it lives in your body. A lot of times it's in my heart. Breathe into it. Breathe. I think I've taught you how to breathe before. Breathe all the way down into your belly. And then piercing your lips, breathe out. All the way, all the way, all the way until you're totally empty. Hold it for 3 seconds and do that 3 times. And your hands, you'll start feeling it. Your hands tingling, or you get a warmth throughout your body. I want you to believe in yourself. If it's inside of you, if it speaks to you, follow it.
Good stuff. Okay, this Friday, who do you have on? Do you know? Do you?
Yeah.
Well, you're holding your breath?
I'm just following.
She's breathing.
Don't faint.
We have.
Look over there.
Oh, talk to the camera.
Yes.
Oof. Sorry, you had me a little lightheaded. We have Aaron Clemens and we have Janine, who is, these are all, and then there's a third one who I have to look at my chart. And forgive me, Frank, if you're watching, I have it in my books in my head somewhere. Yes, and it's going to be very interesting because it's going to be a lot about the youth. Aaron works with We Save Teens, that's his company, and Janine is also an advocate for helping the youth and also in conducting a better lifestyle and encouraging them, which coincides with everything that you heard today on our show. So it's another motivational piece of the week. Is that what the moons and the stars are? Where's Helen?
She gone.
Okay.
But yes,
ask
that
Wendy.
was.
Wendy's got it going, honey.
Lord Jesus. Amen. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Absolutely. I picked up everything that Helen was saying earlier. I was just telling her off camera before. Everything that she was saying from her perspective is right on point, at least from what I'm experiencing and others that have been speaking with me. So what you're speaking about is the word that I keep on hearing is expansive. We're growing. We are, but it's not. It's expansion all the way. But we're not going up. It's somebody said this before, and I really resonate with it. We're spiraling up, so we're going up a spiral staircase right now.
And isn't it true that scientifically they found out that the universe is expanding as we speak?
Oh yes. Absolutely.
Well, I guess to show you how things are, you know.
Well, the universe, we are a microcosm of the macrocosm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the universe works through us. There are more and more people opening up to their awareness, to the greater part of who they are, to their spirituality. You know, and there are more and more that are awakening.
Have you noticed that? A lot of
Absolutely.
people. Yes.
Well, just notice all the people here today, you know, on the show. I mean, we've got the astrologer, we've got the psychic medium, we've got the beautiful singer, you know, Sherry. I talk.
Who's crazy?
I always talk about, you know, lifting up your spirit. You're coming from spirit and not ego. Mm-hmm. And Freddie's brought us all together.
Thank you, Freddie.
Yes.
Well, you know, if you put enough frequencies together, you actually make music. That was an added surprise. And again, I mean, we didn't communicate clearly because I know you have some other things going. But it still works. Yeah. It still works. The moving around.
It's in divine order, honey.
And it's funny because it's made on a day. Today I was told to bring it all together and see what happens. And Dale, I spoke to her at length yesterday, and she's even new to the circus. She's not used to any of this stuff. And she comes
She
in.
fit right in.
And-
That's it. Oh, she fit right
Welcome
in.
to
No
the fold.
problem whatsoever.
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought she was like a regular, no?
Well, that's the funny thing is that hopefully she becomes a regular.
Yep.
I also
You
invited.
too, Sherry.
Sure, absolutely. I also invited Max. Max, I think, is going to come tomorrow. She has something to do today. She would have been the cherry on top of the cake if we had gotten Max back. But you know, everything begins at a beginning, and if you're given an opportunity and you take it,
And you
no
believe in it.
excuse. And you, well, the belief, I'll even let you a little bit off on that because it took me a while to believe.
It takes everybody a while to
That's
believe.
right. So if you just do the opportunity and you go, watch what happens. I think today ended up being a well-rounded piece all the way around
All the way.
for everybody.
I agree.
And I think that we all can use that right now. All of us can use that little break in what's going on with
Just
us.
hold your breath for 3 seconds.
Well, 30 seconds.
At the bottom.
At the bottom.
At the bottom. You got to make sure that everything is out of your lungs, and then command the breath back in, because that's how we move our energy, through our breath, through our attention, and through movement.
You know, we purchased the hyperbaric chamber, the oxygen one. So I have one in my house, and I've been doing your exercises in there.
I love that.
Yeah,
I
'cause I'm
love
getting
it.
pure oxygen in my system, you know? Yeah. and
That
it-
clears up a lot of fogginess.
It does.
It does.
It does more ways
Because
than
in
one.
football we used to use that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because the more pure oxygen you have, the better the brain likes it.
Speaking of football, today there's
The big games.
Yes, yeah, big game tonight.
Big
Yeah.
games. England.
3 o'clock.
Who's
3
playing
o'clock.
tonight? It's
No, it's 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
It's
Who's playing?
time.
Argentina plays tonight, and
Argentina's tonight.
And England?
England
and France.
and France.
England, France.
And I think the France and Argentina meet again in the finals.
Wow, like they did last time around.
Yes, in 2014.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
You know, at first I was really upset with Norway, and then I started rooting for them.
They're all they went back to their country, and they shut the country down. They're like heroes for making it as far as they did.
Yeah, and that they beat Brazil,
Yeah,
which was
it's
a huge,
amazing.
like bucket list thing probably for Norway.
Amazing.
Right?
Do you know the other thing that I found really interesting? Norway brought with all their food. They had 600 pounds of salmon, 6,000 oranges that they brought, and brown cheese.
Yeah, they didn't want to eat our food.
They didn't want to eat our food.
I don't blame 'em.
I don't blame them.
I got to tell you, I had no way to win it all. I lost my
Oh,
bet.
yeah.
I had no way. I thought they were going to win it
That's so
all.
funny.
Now
What's
they're telling
his
me
name?
France.
The guy, what's his name?
The tall guy.
Yeah, what's
He
his
went. He went. I don't know. He has this name.
Hanlon, I think, was his last name.
He went back with a stuffed animal. Did you see this thing? Nobody knows where he got it from.
Yes, it was. No, it's a raccoon. It was
A
his.
raccoon.
Yeah, it was a taxidermy.
Yeah, it was taxidermy.
Yeah.
Wild.
You know what? At first I was very upset with him, but then I started rooting for him because
He's a monster, that guy.
And you know what? God bless. Because to play this game, there's so much
my
like
goodness.
technique that you need, and to be quick, and your reflexes has to be boom, boom, boom. And how many times do they hit the ball on their head? Sometimes
Yeah.
it comes all the way from the goalie across the field, and boom,
Yes.
the guy goes. Oh, I'm just blown away.
Well, I had the pleasure of being keynote speaker for the Professional Women's Soccer Combine that was held up in Richmond, Virginia. And I am telling you, I think I did a segment on it. These women were absolutely amazing. They were strong, they were determined, they were ambitious, nothing stopped them. And I'm watching them out on this field. It's 100 degrees out there. It's crazy, right? And then they come off the field. They're hugging each other. They're hugging me. They're so grateful that we were there because we were part of the wellness universe of which I'm a part of. So this is TPN, the Players Network, the Wellness Academy that I'm part of. So we offer different classes and do one-on-one coaching and everything for these women soccer players. And it was absolutely
Thank you.
incredible.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you for doing that.
Amazing.
No, I'm thanking you because if you have it in you and you can do that for the world.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
One life touches the other.
They were, for me, they were the embodiment of the feminine energy incarnate. Because they had it all going. They were loving and kind and compassionate, not only with others but with themselves as well. And we were there to support them, you know, if they needed anything whatsoever, if they just needed to talk, if they needed a hug, you know, and I'm a hugger. I love hugging, right? I just love sharing that energy.
Your language of love.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And to watch them with their strength and the other thing too, all of them had their masters. All of them had their masters.
Masters, really?
Masters, yes. And I was in shock because they've prepared themselves. You know, not only do they have that passion and the purpose for soccer, and they did amazing, as a matter of fact, but they've also prepared themselves intellectually so that they know that there's next steps. You know, if soccer is for a short period of time, you know, unfortunately it's not for forever. But they have prepared themselves young in age to propel them into their next career, whatever it is that they choose.
But I was blown away because some of the players are in their 40s already.
Well, that's the men.
The men,
yeah. The women, I think the
But
oldest
the women,
player
the
was
U.S.
27.
women team is the winners. They're the ones that win. The men, it's just as far as they've gotten, I don't know how long, but the women are champions. They've won that cup a few times.
Of course, women are champions.
I'm so proud.
Not like that. I mean, the women's soccer team. The women.
I know.
Anyway, I want to thank you ladies for coming on. I'm going to give you some time also to spend with the Diamond Lady over here so you can ask your questions. I want to thank all of you, Sherry, for opening the show. And you're always welcome. You don't have to make an appointment. You come. You don't have to wait for Lisa to invite you either. You come. Absolutely. And Laurina, as always, when is your show airing?
My show is next Tuesday, 11 o'clock. Same station, different time.
Different channel.
Different
Same
channel.
Station, yes.
Same station,
11
different
o'clock.
channel.
All right.
Fantastic.
And we see you Friday?
And I'll
Miss
be
Alicia?
on Friday, yes. And I'm going to book you soon, Sherry, to come on. And have I had you on?
Yes, but I'll come on again.
But didn't I have you on another show? Was Artist Loft, or were you on Center Stage?
Center Stage.
Okay.
Yep.
So
but I'll come on.
Okay. Well, this too shall repeat.
And we have Wendy, the Diamond Lady over there, who's with us every Wednesday. But this week, so far, she's been on every day.
Yeah, so far.
So far, every day. Well, you serve a purpose because, you know, what you do, everybody likes. So I figured let everybody taste the Kool-Aid.
Yes.
Right?
I love it.
Yep.
And of course, Dale is hopefully going to be joining us more in the future. In the fold.
I have to wait till after the retrograde movement.
There are certain shortcuts that I know. So don't worry about that.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Well, ladies, I want to thank all of you for coming and making today a special day. And to the crew, thank you very much. I know I pushed you around.
To the crew. Yeah.
I got to tell you, it ain't easy doing what we do. And if you think it is, come on down. I'll even pay you to try this thing and see if you can keep up to the speeds in here. I'm going to tell you, it's all part of the game. We're going to leave you with another song that I put together, Believe in Yourself, which I really love. I love this song to death. But I believe in this one. And Dawn, this is for you because I know you're the one that inspired me to write it. So you enjoy yourself in May, honey, and I'll see you when you get back.
We miss you.
Yes, we love you, Dawn.
And take it away. We'll see you tomorrow.
Believe in yourself. Let your magic show. Woke up this morning, sunshine in my eyes. Had a million reasons, but I chose to rise. Every little setback made me stronger than before. And now I'm standing taller, reaching for something more. People talking loud, saying what I can't do, but I hear a different voice and it's leading me through. Got a fire in my heart, got a dream in my soul, and I'm not slowing down till I reach my goal. No more fear, no more doubt, I'm letting all my light shine out. Every step, every move, I'm living proof that dreams come true. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. Put your hands up high, touch the open sky. Good vibes, only let the whole world see the power you've been holding deep inside of me. Believe in yourself.
I'm dancing through the struggle like my favorite song. Every squad tells a story, every team became gold. Every chapter of my life made me brave and bold. I don't need permission, I don't need a sign. The strength I've been searching for was mine all the time. Got my head in the clouds, got my feet on the ground, and I'm turning every whisper into a lot of sound. Feel the rhythm in your heart tonight. Let it carry you into the light. No limits, no chains, no walls to break through. The greatest thing you'll ever be is the real you. Believe in yourself, let your spirit fly. Put your hands up high, touch the open sky. Good vibes only let the whole world see the power you've been holding deep inside of me. Believe in yourself, don't let go tonight. You were born to shine, you were made to ignite. Good vibes flowing everywhere we go. When you believe in yourself, that's when your magic shows. That's when your magic shows. Good vibes, good life. Keep your head held high. Good vibes, good life. Keep your head held high. Believe in yourself and watch your dreams come alive. Believe in yourself and let your magic show.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.